Summer is officially over. Today is the first day of fall, so naturally, I am gonna rank all the movies that came out this summer that I saw from worst to best. Now, I am very excited about this slate of movies. They range from definitely really cringy and kind of stupid and bad to pretty good. So I'm very excited about this. But if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you won't get notified every time I upload a new video like this one. But yes, guys, let's get into this summer movie list. There are 6 movies on this list, and let's get started with the number 6 spot on this list, which I think is the worst movie so far of the summer, and quite possibly actually the worst movie of this year probably that I saw, is surprisingly Cruella. Yeah, I didn't like this movie at all. I could tell from the first trailer, actually. I don't know why. Something just seemed off to me. And after I watched the movie, yeah, it was like, there was something there, that, I don't really know what it was, that, was trying to keep the energy alive and, kind of the tone and kind of happy, like, quick-witted tone of the movie, but something in it wasn't there. It was very slow, and I think it tried to add, like, poppy 80s music, which did add to, like, correspond with the story very well, but it felt shoehorned in a way that, it was just trying to keep up the energy that it knew it lost. I don't know what quite went wrong with this movie, but, all the performances are the best part about this movie. Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, everyone in this movie is great. If you want me to go into more detail, go watch my review on my channel. For now, though, let's go with my number 5 spot, which is just a little bit better. Luca. Now, Luca, is, when I watched the trailer and found out the story, mostly about this movie, it did not impress me at all. This movie, felt like it was gonna be a kind of a Little Mermaid ripoff, sort of, since it's like Luca living under the water and then he leaves and he wants to explore and stuff. And after seeing the movie, I think that's exactly what this is. It does try to have its own identity, but the stuff that it adds, I think, is not very exciting. And it's not as engaging as it could be. All the voice performances are very good. Jacob Tremblay, who you might know from the movie Wonder or Room, is in this movie with a couple other cast members, but none of the characters are very memorable, actually, to me, since I feel like the writing overall is not that good, and the animation is, like, very, very good in this movie, but I just feel like the writing, and the tone and stuff could have been a little bit more exciting. This just felt like a really bad filler movie, and there's more better movies in this genre that did it better. But coming in at number 4 is the movie Vivo. Guys, Vivo is a movie that's good, but not exactly the most exciting, I gotta say. Not to be confused with like it's boring. It is not. But it's definitely a story you've seen before. It has themes that you've seen before, like with it trying to make you emotional and stuff. You don't really feel that. But what does really help this movie are the fun, lovable characters and the music. This is a musical. All the character kind of development stuff you have kind of seen before, but the main standout of this is definitely the music. There's definitely one or two songs that will get stuck in your head. I don't think all of them are exactly memorable. I feel like I'm kind of saying the same thing for all these movies, but I'm trying to make it a little bit different. Lin-Manuel Miranda actually writes the music for this movie. He's a very good songwriter, I gotta say. But he actually voices Vivo in this movie, and I gotta say, I did not really like him as Vivo. I feel like they shoehorned him in to play a character in the movie since he wrote the music. And also, I feel like some of the songs that he sings, kind of, he's rapping in this movie, which feels very off-tone and too much like Hamilton than its own thing. But overall, pretty good. Bright, colorful, fun characters, and probably the best animation I've seen this summer. Animated movie I've seen this summer, which is great. I would, if you're bored and want something to watch on Netflix, by the way, this is a good one to check out. Number 3, unpopular one. It's the Cinderella movie on Amazon Prime. This is exclusive to Amazon Prime. It's a new live-action retelling of Cinderella. Now, let me make this clear. This movie is not for everyone, I gotta say. This movie is for anyone who wants to watch a Hallmark kind of sit back, relax, turn your brain off, kind of well-acted movie, but nothing like special, but still has some very entertaining like music sequences, and not much else. I think the standout of this movie that everyone is saying she's not doing a very good job in this role, which I don't agree with at all. I think Camila Cabello does a very good job as Cinderella, and for what she's given in this movie, she does a very good job playing Cinderella, and probably the best first time performance I've seen in a while, because this is her first time acting. I feel like she does a very good job. Adina Menzel is acting in this movie, and I feel like she kind of outshines Adina Menzel, which is kind of sad to be honest. She does still do fine, she does good, but I miss him. But if you get really mad at like cringy like sequences like love and kind of romance, kind of cheesy stuff, and kind of cringy lines that they do have sometimes, you will not like this movie at all. But I think you have to be in the certain mood to watch this movie. And luckily, if you're in the mood to watch a Hallmark movie, sit back, relax, turn your brain off, watch some good acting, and some good covers of songs and original songs, this movie is for you. Coming in at number 2, just below my number 1 spot, is the movie Jungle Cruise. So let me take a sip before I go through this one because Jungle Cruise is a movie based off the ride of the movie uh Jung sorry a movie based off the ride Jungle Cruise. It stars Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt, you might remember, played Mary Poppins in the movie Mary Poppins. Dwayne Johnson is in a lot of stuff like Moana. The best part about this movie, I gotta say, I think it's the directing. I think the directing and the world building that the director that I forgot the name of, sorry, I'm really bad with names. But the directing that he does in this movie, as well as the chemistry between Dwayne and Emily, are very good. If I do have to make one complaint about this movie, is there are two villains in this movie. One of them is right here. He's played by Jesse Plemons. He is a very goofy character, and he rides a submarine. If you watch the trailer, you know who he is. But I think he doesn't work with the tone of the movie, and he's not in it a bunch. But I feel like they could have cut his scenes to make it a little bit shorter, like an hour and 40 minutes, because this is a 2-hour movie. But yeah, Emily Blunt and the director and Dwayne Johnson definitely make this movie worth it. And Disney is officially doing a sequel, which I am very excited to see. This movie is definitely reminiscent a lot of like old classic adventure Disney movies. You're definitely gonna get that feel with this movie, which I really enjoyed. Coming in at number 1 is Free Guy. Now, guys, Free Guy is quite possibly the best movie I've seen this year, I gotta say. Like, in all of this year. Because, when I first watched this movie trailer, I was kind of skeptical. I felt like it was gonna have a lot of cringy moments and kind of have like cameos that weren't gonna like be very relevant in the next 10 to 15 years. And it would be forgotten about. But no, this is not what this movie is at all. This is a very well written, character, driven, all the characters are great movie, which, mixes, comedy and action very well. This is possibly one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time, I gotta say, and it mixes very well with surprisingly touching emotional moments, which wouldn't deliver if the cast was not good at the acting, which is not the case. Ryan Reynolds and the rest of the cast does amazing, which is why this movie comes in at my number 1 spot. The world building is also amazing. The action sequences are surprisingly there too, and are surprisingly very, very good. So if you want to watch an action-packed comedy drama, you would like this movie. So yes, guys, that is my list of all 6 of the movies I saw this summer. What is your list? Tell me in the comment section down below what is your list, because I would be very curious to know what movies you saw this year and how you would rank them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!